Our owner, John Marino, he lived in Germany for a long time and fell in love with that culture, the beer garden culture, and then just the clean aspect of the beer. In 2007-ish, Charlotte was the largest city in the United States that did not have a craft brewery. It was a 1-2 punch of, I really want this beer, and this is the perfect market to spread, the idea of German beer and German beer culture to an American city. What makes OMB unique? I would say the classic German aspect is obviously the beer that we make, but also the authenticity of especially the brewery here. The amount of stuff that is German here is kind of mind-blowing sometimes. The umbrellas that we have outside are imported from Germany. All of our glassware is imported. It's all German. The beer garden is based off of a beer garden in Munich, and then this brewhouse is based on a brewhouse in Dusseldorf. A menu normally looks like core German items. So we have the pork schnitzel on the menu. The biggest seller is definitely going to be the pretzel, actually. You can count on one of every 3 people that come in here will get a beer and a pretzel together. But I would say the core thing on the menu is our sausage lineup. We follow the German beer purity law, Reinheitsgebot, which means we only brew with 4 ingredients: water, malt, hops, and yeast. And the malt in this situation is either gonna be barley or wheat. And so that's the only thing that goes into our beers. Yeah, so our production, we have a 60-barrel brewing system. We do everything. We have growlers, we have 50-liter kegs and 20-liter kegs. We do bottles, we do cans. With our current capacity, can brew more than we do now. Our flagship is Copper. It's an alt beer, which is basically a lagered amber ale. So a hybrid style of beer, it's also unique as a flagship. Typically, if you go to any other brewery, a flagship usually is an IPA or like maybe a Pilsner type. Our second one would be Captain Jack for Captain James Jack. That is our North German style Pilsner, which means it's gonna be a little bit more bitter and hoppy than what you would think a standard Pilsner would taste like. And then our third is our Hornet's Nest, which is named after the city. But that one is a Hefeweizen, so an unfiltered German-style wheat ale. So Mecktoberfest is a beast. 1, the beer, and then 2, definitely the festival. If you walk in the front gate, you're gonna just see a massive beer garden covered in trees and a sea of tables and a sea of people, and 5 different options on getting food or drink within the first minute of walking in. You can either go into to the tap room, to the brew house, and order off of a full menu, or you can go outside, grab your beer in a boot as fast as you can, and then find a table and then listen to a live band that is playing. If you come later in the night, we'll actually have the German polka band up there. We do Stein holding on Saturday, which is intense. The whole crowd gets into it. We kind of make it, you just celebrated Oktoberfest, but you did it in Charlotte. You drove 10 minutes to get to Munich, basically.